أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
Maybe this family, maybe this people. Yeah, Salaman. Welcome.
Where are we going? How far are we going? It's an hour near the Saudi border.
We drive from the village now.
Yes.
This way.
Yes.
We passed to Amghaza here. Yalla, let's go. The tourism, it's important thing for the people, you know. We don't have other job except the tourism, you know. If there are tourism people, everybody busy, have a good life, you know. If there are no tourism, the life it's like a little bit hard, you know, for the people because they don't have salary, you know. This desert belongs to Zalabiya tribe. Zalabiya tribe, they live in this desert like 300 years ago. You know your area, your land. Your grandfather, your father told you this land, it's belongs to us. Take care about it, you know.
It's no piece of land belong to anybody in the desert. This is a place for the whole world. I mean, this is one of the few places that belong to the World Heritage. It's a particularly beautiful place which has not been damaged for touristic interest. I adopted this place as mine, although I've been born here. I want to be free to go in there, to have my rest in here and there, to settle down in this store or that store, to enjoy the desert. My name, Kelby.
When you come here, you can't help being blown away by the absolute beauty of the place. And it was a feeling, it was a very good feeling for me to be here. I mean, the energy and the light and everything was absolutely awesome. 15th year. I lived 7 years in the desert alone, but now in the remainder of the years I've been living in the village.
This is my mother, huh?
Yeah.
Max! No, it's different. Okay, it's nice to... Where you
I just
coming
came
from?
back from Amman this morning. I saw what it did in Portugal to the village I lived in, how it changed. I saw what it did to people. They got into money, and then the year the tourism is no good, everybody's miserable because there's no money. I went to places that I was living in, and it was all full of Jeep tracks. It wasn't that way when I first came here.
This one will change it, this tender.
نعمل مشاوي انت اليوم؟
No, we want to make it zarb. She needs zarb.
What out. What is
Zarb is under
it?
the
Oh my
ground.
god, that meat.
Yeah, this is, yeah, but it's,
I wanna see it.
it take us time because the fire taking time.
I want
But,
to help you. I want to see it.
يشد معي بسرعة يا هاي شو اسمك عمو؟ زينب ما شاء الله.
We have something like from around 25 to 35 camps. Each family has 1 to 2 camp, you know. They have it in his own place because each in the tribe of Zalabia, each family have a place in the desert. They have a special place, you know. All the Bedouin tribe in Wadi Rum, they work with the tourism, you know. We meet a lot of different nationality. We talk to different people. We do a lot of activity, climbings, you know. We do many things, you know. They take care about the nature, you know, and they know how to work with the tourism. They understand the tourism, you know, very well, because they are long time ago they work with the tourism.
When the Bedouins started their own kind of tourism, people would come, individual people would come here, people who liked deserts, people who had a vague idea of these people, maybe they were archaeologists or anthropologists, who knew that there was an existence and came to visit and liked to visit the way things were. And they would live with the people when they were living in the desert, exactly where they were living. You know, you gave some assistance to the family for the food and whatever, and it was good for the Bedouins. They were able to experience. It was small, individual kind of tourism, individuals. When Jordan started to get big, or decided it wanted to get big, then you started with all the tourist people, the UK Tourism Board, the French Tourism Board, all these people started to come. And hey, this has great potential, you know, we can do something here. And it started to build up at that point. So then you started to get big groups. So you get a different kind of a feeling with the tourism. And the money got very interesting. You know, tourism became a magic button.
120 GD.
240 to 300 US.
They just need money. Money, money. They just, I don't know, I think they are just blinded by the dollar sign somewhere, you know. Tourism should adapt to this place, not the opposite. Okay, we can say since the small camps started to be big and multiplying, and I started to feel there is a catastrophe to come and the desert really in danger, and I started to talk about it and to tell the camp owners directly that they are doing mistakes and they shouldn't do that, and talking to everybody like this. Of course, these camp owners start really to hate me. Mass tourism it's like hypermarkets, the same kind of stuff. Huge groups and big profits, and this is really the opposite of sustainable tourism. Mass tourism is horrible. Mass tourism shouldn't even be coming here. Big money, big easy money. This is not the first time in the world where it would happen. What's happened, camp owners, which are people with money already and a certain power, let's say, decided that they would like to improve their campsites as to please the tourist. This is what they say. In fact, it's mostly to please the tour operators, the agencies. I don't know what it is about. They'll think, oh, a cement block is beautiful, it's nice, it's modern. Well, that makes me sick to see that.
The biggest question that people would ask me is, well, what do you do here? There's nothing to do. I said, well, it's really, for a place where there's nothing to do, it's really quite busy. You know the phrase that you say you get fame for 15 minutes? I've had a lot of 15 minutes. And it's been great. What's my future now? The way the world is going, which is a total change from the way the world I grew up in, and we're not against change, we're not criticizing the concept of change or anything. My future is simply to do the best I can with the rest of the time I have. This is what I talk to people about. We cannot change the way the world is going, the way society is going, the governments are going. I mean, Lord knows I've been in jail enough times and I've been an activist. We can't really change this. It's on this big scale. What we could change is each of us within our circle could be the best that we know how to be, and put that vibration and send that out to those whose circle comes in contact with ours. To get angry, there is so much negative energy around. You go to read around. If we get that way personally, we're adding to it. So the thing is, we have to each of us personally go the opposite way to try to be exactly the opposite.